Transurfer and the Transurfing Curious. I am Renee Garcia, guys, and this is TransurfingTV, y'all. And today on TransurfingTV, we're gonna break down pendulums a little bit more. Or maybe not necessarily so much pendulums, but, well, I mean, everything in life is a pendulum. Everything that exists needs to be fed something or it will cease to exist, right? That's how pendulums work. So everything that we attribute what we have to is a pendulum, right? Some of the pendulums benefit us. Some of the pendulums don't benefit us, but we still have to allot our resources accordingly. We only have so much money, physical energy, thought energy, time, and heart, right? Once we have maxed out or spent too much of any of these things, then it's like there's not any more, right? There's not any more, especially when it comes to resources like time and money. If you're giving one thing all of your time, you can't create more time elsewhere, right? If you are feeding some pendulum money, then you don't have money left over to do other things that you want to do. So a friend of mine sort of gave me this idea a number of years ago that absolutely everything that we gain in our lives comes at a cost, right? We have to pay for it somehow. Absolutely nothing is free in this world. Nothing is free in your reality. Everything there's an exchange for everything. So the idea of this video is that what you are getting in your reality, what you are taking, what you are experiencing, what it is that you have, are you maybe paying too much for it? Or is there a way that you can acknowledge or call to light now what you are spending on that thing and maybe position it so you could spend a little bit less, getting and saving, if you will, more of your resources to go towards some other things that in your life and create more, right, of what you want. I really do believe that a lot of people don't have what it is that they want in their realities, in their lives, because they're exhausted of their resources to go out and get it. They've spent all of their stuff, right? So if this is you, then this video is absolutely going to be for you. Before I get started, remember to like this video, comment below, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join us on the Facebook group, International Transurfing Institute Facebook group, Instagram, reality_transurfing, and become a member. We have a membership now. We've got ad-free audiobooks, some other bonuses on there. It's pretty cool and it would help us out here. We would greatly appreciate it. And I think that's it. Tufty 2.0 and Reality 2.0 on Teachable down below. Check it out. And if you ever have any questions about a course, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or one of the moderators that can definitely help you out. I can help you out. But hit me up if you ever have any questions about that. Okay, so spending. Again, everything comes at a cost. Either you pay with your money, you pay with your time, you pay with your heart, right? Falling in love with the wrong person. You pay with your physical energy. You pay with your thought energy, right? This is you paying with emotions. And we, as transurfers, want to definitely get into the practice of realizing when the cost is too high. Like for me, the media, at a certain point, the cost became too high First of all, I wasn't really getting anything good because it was almost all negative, as we all know, right? So it's not even like a good product. It's just lower your frequency, put you on a script that doesn't serve you. You know, it's like, what am I actually gaining here? But the price I was paying was out of control, right? The price I was paying was a lot of my time and a lot of my thought energy was going to this thing. I was spending way too much for what I was getting. So then when I decide enough is enough, the cost associated is way too high, then it becomes about me managing what it was I was spending too much on. This is like reconciling the checkbook. You know, this is you budgeting. Really, this is what it boils down to. This is you energetically budgeting so you can have more of your personal resources to pump into something that is actually serving you and your intentions. So money's a good one too. Money's really, you know, we oftentimes feel as though we don't have the money that we desire, right? We don't have the money we desire, but surely you make money, right? Surely you make money. Is your money going towards things that are going to help you to feel more to feel more embraced by the idea of money? All of these things, if you put enough value, right? If you stop yourself, hey, wait a second, I see myself, I see my reality. These things are valuable to me. My money, my physical energy, my thought energy, my time, my heart, my emotions, right? These things are valuable to me. What am I going to spend these things on that is going to help me to have more of what it is that I want? I know I'm sounding a little bit redundant, but it is a new way of thinking so you can get your thoughts in line and your resources in line to help you create more of what you want in your life. So money is a big one. For me, I don't really spend a lot of money on anything. I buy a lot of jewelry, right? Jewelry's kind of my thing, and I do spend quite a bit of money on jewelry, I will admit, but this is also my business. So I get to use this resource to buy something that is going to help me generate more of the same. If I want more money for myself, I make certain that that resource, exactly what it is that I want, is going into the thing to create more of it coming in my direction. I don't go out and buy expensive handbags or expensive clothes. As you guys can see, like these clothes, I wear the same clothes all the time. And these are clothes I've had for a long time. I think I've had this dress almost 20 years, if you can believe that. So I make certain that what it is I'm spending is going into the direction of what it is that I want to have, not the opposite direction, right? If you want more money and you're a luxury brand freak and you just go out and spend, this is against your intentions. Learn how to invest it. Learn how to do something with it that is going to help you create more of the same. Same with physical energy, right? So physical energy is kind of like, if I want to have energy, I've got to put some in, right? I've got to go out for my morning run. I've got to do my energetic exercises so I can create more of the same. Thought energy. This is kind of like, you know, a no-brainer. If you want to have positive thoughts that are going to help you fuel your version of reality, your steps towards your goal, all that kind of stuff, you know, you make certain that your thoughts are in line with what it is that you want. Again, if you want something bigger and better for yourself, and then you're getting sucked into the external script of mass media, right? Your thought energy, you're paying a lot at that point. Not only are you spending it way too much towards something that's not going to serve you, but the thing that is going to serve you is being neglected, right? So making certain that your thought energy is going towards the right thing. This is really, really, really so simple. Time. This is a big one. If you haven't seen my video on self-care and productivity, I'll put the link below. It's a really powerful video. I talk in the video about making a pie chart of what your day looks like, right? Splitting it up. How much time do you spend on work? How much time do you spend on self-care? How much time do you spend on pursuing a new goal? How much time do you spend on your family life? How much time do you spend watching Netflix? And really at this point in the game for me, my pie is like just split in half. One side is productivity and the other side is self-care. This is how I live because I acknowledge that my time is extremely valuable. I don't spend a huge amount of time doing things that aren't productive, doing things that aren't feeding me or my intentions. I know my time's limited and I want to use it to the absolute best of my ability, right? This is really, time and attention is the commodity now. Either the pendulum gets it or you get it, you keep it, right? And then you use that to fuel your intentions. So for me, my time is split. Half the time I'm productive doing videos, writing courses, helping people, traveling, giving seminars, all that kind of stuff. And then the other half of the time is pure self-care. In this self-care mode, I am able to rejuvenate myself using my time wisely so I can jump back in over to productivity and be highly effective in that realm. And then I just go back and forth. Energy levels and all my resources start to get a little bit depleted with the productivity, and then I go back to self-care, build everything back up, get myself totally whole again, jump back over to productivity, and so on and so forth. But your time is extremely valuable. If you do not have what it is you want right in this moment, I would highly, highly, highly advise you to assess where you are spending your time and how you can funnel your use of time into something that is actually going to create more of what you want in your reality, because that's the idea. Heart. So heart is kind of like your emotions. It also is sort of tied into thought energy. This could be you like maybe in a not so healthy relationship with anybody, maybe a romantic partner or a friend or a parent or, you know, a spouse, and you are connected with your emotions and you're connected with your heart, right? With your desire to help the situation, be there for the other person. Maybe it's a little bit codependent. You're putting the other person before yourself. This is you paying a high price, a steep price with your heart. And in my opinion, when I have been in the mode of living like that, where maybe I'm not in the healthiest relationship and I'm giving a lot more than I'm getting and my heart's tied in, when it doesn't work out, right? When balancing forces finally come in, when the thing finally explodes, I bottomed out and I would be so low with all my energy that it would take me a long time to recuperate, right? Like devastating heartbreak and times like that. So this is me in the past paying a very steep price for those sorts of situations with my heart or my emotions. And now that I have really sort of seen what this is all about, I can see when something starts to look off balance with that, right? If I start to see that I'm paying too much, too steep of a price with my heart, I can be like, wait a second, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Are you willing to pay this price if it doesn't go right? If it falls apart, are you going to have paid too steeply? So in closing this video, I would suggest that first ask yourself, do you have exactly what it is that you want right now in your life? And if you are saying no to that, if you want something bigger or if you want something better for yourself, where can you sort of go through your resources and properly address where you are overspending and start to bring down those high levels of overspending to moderate or low, making room for something else, right? So if some entity is getting too much money from you, right? If something is completely exhausting you energetically, let's say it's a labor type of job and you want to do your own thing, right? As long as you are paying with that physical energy in abundance, it's going to be hard for you to ever gain the energy to start doing your own thing. So it's a time of serious questions, right? Serious, deep questions in your life of what you need to reconcile. Thought energy, where is your thought energy going? Does it serve you? Does it serve an external script or a pendulum? And how can you start to take back your thought energy, spending less of it to that which does not serve you, right? Of course, time, huge, and heart and emotions is huge. So this is about you assessing where your resources are going and then allotting them to something that is going to serve a higher purpose for you, a higher lifeline, a higher version of reality. So let me know your thoughts on this video, everybody. I'm curious. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.